Hi everybody. I'm just checking in to share my poem for today. It is called An Ode to Stuff, and it was inspired because one of my really good friends, who happens to be excellent at organizing and decluttering, offered to help me go through my apartment and really organize everything top to bottom. So we're going to be working on that project this week, and I decided to explore my maybe some of the deeper things going on underneath my clutter in my poem today, so that I can just start being with the process on a deeper level and work through the clutter in a way that hopefully the surface changes that I'm making can be more seamlessly put into action and something that I can keep up with. Whereas if I don't sort of go a little bit deeper, it might just immediately go back to how it was. So I'm going to go ahead and share that poem called An Ode to Stuff. I just have it right here. As long as I can remember, I've been a stuff magnet. Clothes, papers, books, keepsakes, they all cling to me. I'm not sure why. This is big, one of my core issues, or representative of one. As I sit here and try to understand, to unearth what lays beneath the stuff, my mind is drawing a blank. It feels as if I'm searching my mind for an answer that isn't there. Like my mind is sieving through all the data, yet it knows the answer isn't contained in my mind at all. The answer lives in my heart, my body. Even as I write the words, I don't know what that means, and yet it feels true. My stuff has been a way to numb the feelings in my body. My whole life I've had a sensitive body, more so than most. I can pick up on the smallest, most minute changes, and feels on high alert, watching for danger. The constant vigilance takes a toll, mental, emotional, physical. At some point, the toll became too great. And so I started pulling in stuff to me like a vacuum, drawing in whatever I could to distract, to soften, to numb the ever-present sensitivity. Now it's time to let go. That was a needed phase. It got me where I am now, yet from here it no longer serves me. The daunting task of letting go, of sorting through the piles is here, and I know it's time. It's okay, I tell the scared voices within. We will do this together and come out the other side stronger. Hi, Karen. So sorry about that. So that was what I wrote this morning as I'm preparing to start this week-long decluttering project. And it somewhat took me by surprise, as some of my writing often does, that when I sit down, I have no idea what's going to come out. And this was a new, deeper level of understanding for me about some of what's going on in my life with clutter, and realizing that it feels like as if my body is some sort of scientific instrument, and it's just very highly tuned to notice any changes going on in my environment, both inner and outer. And that level of awareness is something that has been overwhelming, that my body can pick up on these really minute changes that most people maybe are not aware of, and that I wasn't necessarily prepared at the time to be with all of that all the time, and that I'm growing into that for myself. So I'm excited and scared for this week for my decluttering project. You'll see the picture I shared this week. You know, sometimes I have a dance video, sometimes I have a photograph, and this week a photograph is one of the piles that I'm going to have to be cleaning. That's just one of many, and I will be excited to see how the week turns out and share some of that as my blog post for next week. So I'm going to share in here the link where you guys can read the poem that I just shared, and that will be on my Medium page, Living Unedited. I hope you check it out. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.